You know, Billy, I've been watching this NASCAR racing for many a year now, and every year, the last 5 years, I've been trying to come up in here and having a little evaluation on how things is going up in that NASCAR city, and things that is going right and things that is going wrong. And anyway, I've been listening to some things that have been going wrong, and I'm going to talk to you about them some here. And like last year, that Kyle Busch, you know who Kyle Busch is? Don't you drive them M&M's cars? You know, the yellow and black and the M and the M on it. Look at turn it upside down. It's a WW, but it's an M and an M. And he drives one of them Toyotas, and it was Toyota's first championship last year. And they come up in there in the NASCAR, and the Toyotas is winning things that we shouldn't even be letting them in, because you know what the first words in Toyota is? It's toy. And that's what I'm talking about, Billy, because they're just driving toys around. They ain't sure to be driving no toys in a NASCAR, because you know what NASCAR, the first 3 letters is NAS. You know what that means? It means North American Speed. And that's what it used to be on that Speed Channel. Remember they always talk about that North American. Remember that? At least that's what I think they used to laugh about. Anyway, that dog on your lap to get ready to get crazy in here in a minute. Anyway, we was watching that thing the other day, and then they said that Chase Elliott was coming up in here, and they said, well, Chase Elliott's going to take the place of but Jeff Gordon is going to be the Rainbow Warrior coming up in here driving that 2-4 car. And of course, I told y'all last week, I said, you know who's going to win that thing, that poll today? You know who's going to win it today, didn't you? And you know who it was? Billy, you know who'd won it?
Chase Elliott.
How did you know? You've been talking to somebody else, ain't you? Somebody knows a little more than me, but ain't nobody knows more than me about NASCAR, because I watch it and I listen to it and I play it and I do all the things on the internet. And I know. You know what I'm thinking Ricky Hendricks did? I think Ricky Hendricks gave little Jeff Gordon a little money under the table, slide it right under that $150,000 or $200,000, just slide it under that. And Jeff Gordon just put it in his pocket. And he just walked on out. And you know what I seen him doing today?
What?
Jeff Gordon was up in the booth, had a microphone talking like this. Arby, Jeff Gordon had him a microphone and he was talking about all the other drivers and things and such. And they was talking about everybody, how he done so well in NASCAR and how these other drivers just can't match up to what they did back in the day. And everybody says, well, NASCAR is going downhill anyway. And you know what? When Tony Stewart and Dale Earnhardt Jr. comes out of there and they both retire, then you know what's going to happen to NASCAR, don't you? It's going downhill. Knuckles, is you listening to me there, boy? Knuckles is the biggest Tony Stewart fan out there. Come here, Knuckles. Let me show you something here, Knuckles, come. Anyway, he's the biggest Tony Stewart fan there is out there, and he says he don't understand why Tony Stewart has to race everything from speedboats to golf carts, and he's racing all the time, every weekend. He's running somewhere else except for where he ought to be racing, which is in the NASCAR. And anyway, he's getting hurt all these times, and remember that time he run over that boy? He shouldn't even been out there anyway, Arby. You know what I'm talking about? He shouldn't have even been out there, because he was racing against kids he shouldn't have been like half his age. And them boys don't know how to ride, and they was just racing against people like him and all that stuff. And anyway, you know what I seen the other day, Billy? I was watching this TV thing, and they was talking about the NASCAR Truck Series, and they said that they was going to do something different this year. They said they're trying to spice it up and make it more entertaining to the fans. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody wants to watch the truck races. Shoot, man, I've seen people at the truck races. It'd be less than 100 people there sometimes anyway. They say they're going to put a caution, just an automatic caution, not even for a reason, any reason at all, every 15 to 20 minutes, and they're going to let people just ride around at 12 miles an hour behind the pace car while everybody up in the stands is bored more than they was before they was, because they ain't no more, because they can be. Anyway, they come in there, they bored, they watching that race, and they have another caution, give them time to go to the bathroom and get a hot dog, but my God, you can't give it so many hot dogs to go to the bathroom, but so many times, you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
That made me hungry, Doug. That hot dog makes me hungry.
They're going to make a lot of money on them hot dogs, Billy. You know what they say.
Mm-hmm.
You eat a hot dog a day, it keeps the doctor away. That's what I'm talking about anyway. Ain't that right? Look at that. I got a hot dog right here. We're going to give out to old Brutus right here. Come on, Brutus. Eat your hot dog. Oh. They got my finger. Look at that, Billy. I'm bleeding like crazy. Look at that. I'm bleeding. Look at that. Ow. They going to lick my finger on me. Anyway, I think they just slide these people up in there that they want to bring up in there. You watch in a couple of years, they got that Darrell Wallace Jr. I used to think his name was Darrell Waltrip, but there was another man named Darrell Waltrip back. You know, basically, Billy, what I'm trying to say in all this thing, and I'm summing it up into this general synopsis of a nutshell, is I'm trying to say that in the whole scheme of things, that the NASCAR is going downhill. You got the truck races doing things that they shouldn't be doing, and then all these drivers driving for things that they shouldn't be doing, and
chasing the nationwide series.
And then the chase according to the Nationwide Series. Now they're trying to screw that up just like they did in NASCAR last year. Now they're going to have everybody upset about them. And I think the only real solution to the, you know what the real solution to the whole thing would be, Billy?
What? Bring
back the Speed Channel. All right, high five. All right. This announcement was brought to you by NASCAR, the North American Speed Company Association. Arrgh!